Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's Tammy's Falcons going up against Rudolph's Vikings. With that, we send you up to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis as we hook up with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's the newest facility in the NFL, and it is a beauty as we come to you from U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the man taking number 3 overall back in 2008. It's their now veteran quarterback, Matt Ryan.
And at times it's hard for me to believe I'm saying veteran Matt Ryan. Still remember him coming out of Boston College, full of enthusiasm, mastered their 2-minute drill in his first OTA. What a player.
For the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Now Ryan on second down. He's got time. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Linval Joseph busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And that's caught by Tammy. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Godden, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. go play action here on first down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And Matt Ryan, we've seen him be a little fumble-prone in the past, and he was fumble-prone there.
In 2015, would he have 12 fumbles?
Yeah, a dozen.
I think he's like second in the league, and that's not a stat you usually associate with Matt Ryan. He usually does a really nice job of taking care of the football. Sometimes, though, when he's really trying to make a big play, he forgets about doing that.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. And his first look is incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And Charles, Diggs looked pretty good week 3 of the preseason. All 5 targets that came his way, he caught him for 71 yards.
He was known as a steal last year because they got him later in the draft. Now he's just one of their better players. He may be the #1 receiver. Depends on how Laquan Treadwell comes along, but it doesn't really matter for them. A big-time target for Teddy Bridgewater, and that'll take the pressure off the running game for Adrian Peterson.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Bridgewater on 1st down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
When you execute...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. The left side caught by Diggs. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
False start, offense. Still first down.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And here's the first NFL catch for Laquan Treadwell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And again, it's Bridgewater. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. To Freeman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Vikings are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Falcons know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Falcons, with their opening drive, are going to come away with another sack. This will go as a loss of 5. Following the forced fumble, here the pass goes into the end zone, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. That takes the lead up to 7. And with that, we'll send you back to Minneapolis, where Brandon and Charles are on the call.
Okay, Larry, back here, 7-0 our score as we ready ourselves for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. They're losing here as we begin the third quarter, trying to stop this from being a bigger deficit.
I used to play for a coach who always talked about getting the other team's attention. And in this case, they want to let them know that you're going to do the dictating from here on out, not the other way around.
Trying to impose their will as we start the third. They go play action here on first down. He's going to wind up in it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And give him a gain of 37. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Let's go. Way 90.
Second down, Bridgewater. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Let's go. 180. 180.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. So the offense has it first and 10. Bridgewater a give. This is Peterson. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater here to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. From the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
Now after the made field goal, Walsh back out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
goes Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Now Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.